Good morning. Yeah, so it's been a while. I haven't done a video for a little while, but I just thought I would document our trip to Montpellier, which is another city in France, the city where I met my husband, actually, my first city where I moved to when I first came here. And yeah, I have to admit, I mean, I was a sun chaser. Searched for like warm places in France. So obviously the south of France is really warm, but I want it to be the hottest part of south of France. We're still in the south, but where it was the most, when I was thinking about moving to France, I was looking for the hottest part of France with the most sunny days, and Montpellier was the place. I think something like 340 days of sun, and obviously the other days are like, you know, a little bit overcast or rain or whatever the case is, but even if there is rain, there's going to be sun in the afternoon. So that's what I was searching for, and that's what Montpellier is all about. So I've kind of forgotten what it's like, because now we've moved to another city called Aix-en-Provence, which is like an hour and a half away. We still have the sun, as you can see, but it's not as warm. Over there it's quite mild, and you know, palm trees. It doesn't make you feel so cold. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, but yeah, it was really nice. It was enjoyable. Went with my family, had an apartment hotel. Have one sortie in the children's bedroom. Have one sortie in the children's room.
Two balcons.
Well, c'est un balcon, mais two sorties. Yeah. The door is there.
Just a second.
Yeah. It was just nice to be in the centre. I didn't really need to do a lot of touring around. It was just, you know, probably just walking in the centre, but didn't need to do all the tourist stuff because we know the neighbourhood. It was just nice to kind of look at the difference of our town and all the shops that have changed and all the people, and it was nice, you know. It was really nice. Even, you know, here in Aix-en-Provence is not known for having vegetarian food, so yeah, it's not in abundance here. No, there's none. There is none. And so for us to be vegetarian, it's nice to find restaurants that cater to us. So we did find one, which I think might have been like a Hindu kind of restaurant. I had my very first raw meal. I mean, officially gourmet raw meal, and it was delicious. So we have some ravioli for the infants, ravioli and some greens and carrots, ravioli with vegetables inside. Yummy. And we have some vegetable soup for the little petite.
No!
Okay, you're not petite. Okay, for the little one. And for me, have a huge salad. Huge. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm very hungry at the same time, so great food. Just waiting for the husband's food now. Classic gratinaise, vegetables, and it's like a lasagna, I think. Wow. For people that like eggs, you still can have eggs on a vegetarian diet. So.
Yes, but it's just the point. It's vegetarian or vegetarian. This is the difference.
In France, vegetarian and vegetarian. Vegetarian is
Just
vegan.
round, yes. No meat, no fish, no eggs. And vegetarian is legumes, fish and eggs.
Voilà.
But no meat like beef, chicken.
Animal free, completely animal free. Completely animal free.
Yeah.
Okay. Bon appétit tout le monde. Bon appétit. I have to say that the seasonings were a bit minimal. I'm really high on seasoning, especially with my salads. I love to mix my own vinaigrettes and salad sauces and things like that. So I did have some that we brought along with us, but I left it in my suitcase in the hotel when we were waiting for our train, so I didn't get to kind of mix my own seasonings in my salad, but it was nice nonetheless. It was really filling. Yeah, it was really nice. What did I have? I had like shredded beetroot, shredded carrots, shredded cucumber, or maybe it was courgettes, I think, shredded radish, a pate, and a hummus, all mixed together, and some salad, obviously green salad too. It was just nice. It was huge. The plate was huge. I had the biggest plate than anybody, which is good. When I was stuffed, but I didn't feel like I wanted to sleep. What I always tell about, you don't need to have food to make you feel like you need to sleep afterwards. That means your body's working too hard. And my children, they had food. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she's allergic to most things, so it was nice to come to a vegetarian restaurant where they didn't have anything in there, and if they did, they made sure they told you on the menu, which was really nice. Yeah, so my daughter had like a real green soup, which is great because most of the time they'll say a soup and it's just a bit like water, but this was like a really hearty soup for her. And she had her rice cakes that we had in our bag, like quinoa rice cakes. And my daughter, she had like a tofu ravioli, and she was like, "Oh, Mommy, I think there's pretend sausages inside." So that's good. And yeah, my husband, he had like a polenta gratin. Polenta, it's like it looked like lasagna actually, but it was polenta. So yeah, and we actually went there for a music video. Hopefully you'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to put anything next to me with my children. But we went for a music video, and a friend of my husband wanted us to be in there to show family unity. So we weren't in it for that long. My husband probably was, but me and my children, we were just in it for a little while. That was fine because it was really embarrassing being on camera. No pun intended, because I'm on camera now. But when you just had to like be natural, pose, and it's like, oh my god. But it was nice, it was funny. And it was a lot of waiting around when it got dark and it got a little bit cold. So that's the reason why I have a little bit of a cold. But I'm going to cut that in half by the next day or so. I'm sure I'll be fine, because last night I had like a lovely hot lemony tea with manuka honey inside, and I know that I feel a lot better today, because yesterday my body was feeling really and today it's just my throat. So my little daughter, she's got a cold. I'm going to cut that in half. Echinacea, manuka honey, lemon. Keep feeding her with all that natural stuff, and I'm sure by the end of the week, if before, she'll be fine. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you about my holiday, or my little vacation weekend. Hi, we're in Montpellier, finally here, having a break from Aix-en-Provence. Now we're in 34. Nice and sunny. It's cold, but not as cold as Aix. This is what I like about Montpellier, because we have more sunny days in the year than any other city in France. So enjoying. Okay. The skate park. shopping mall, skate park, theatre, whatever it is.
See you soon, alors.
Anyway, in the meantime, we're enjoying Montpellier, where we used to live. Yeah, seeing the biggest difference of living in Aix-en-Provence and Montpellier, which is like a beach town. You can do the view, right?
Yeah, but you speak now. You speak it.
And yeah, so it's good. In the car, having a good day, and we're enjoying the sun in the winter time. Okay, see ya.
Don't speak anymore. See ya. You like Montpellier? It's your city town.
Alright, city. This is the original city.
City town.
Where all the magic happened.
It's possible. It's possible. To speak bien, it's possible.
What's possible? Stocking up, stocking up. And yes, people, we're in a supermarket where they're playing reggae in France, in Montpellier. Only Montpellier. Exotic fruit, imported, plantain coconuts, pomegranates, ginger, patate, sweet potatoes. They look fresh. Yum. You can have a good meal with just fruit and vegetables. Just like I did with Marseille, you know, I'm going to try to document every place we go, and maybe in and around Aix-en-Provence where we are as well, which I haven't done so far. So yeah, so this, my whole point of this, you know, what my point of showing you videos of me traveling around is, one, you know, I'm also getting used to being here. Even though I've been in France for 4 years, it's also quite nice to kind of take weekends away. There's loads of cities here. And two, just to kind of, and to share with you, to kind of share what makes me feel nice, what makes me feel good. And that means not always staying where you know, where you're from. It's nice to kind of like get out a little bit. So yeah, because I feel really good, even though we missed our train. And we ended up, you know, we had a first class train to come back. We had a first class to get there. It was nice and smooth, you know, nice. And we were organised and relaxed, an hour and a half. And then when we came back, we missed the train. We had to get on the normal train, like a detour to get back to where we were. Instead of it being an hour and a half, it took 3 hours. And the last 10 minutes, it was first class, because we had to change. And then we ended up getting a proper train in another city. And then we were in first class, and the train was empty, and you know, it was an experience. We missed our train by 1 minute, and we had to get on the train, the normal train to Marseille. That was a pleasant experience with 2 children and a few bags, the heavy bags, lovely. People that don't get out of the way. Anyway, we have now made it to our train TGV. Well, Marseille to Aix. Look how empty it is, and we are in first class for only 10 minutes, but it was very busy.
Yeah, it is very, very busy.
That did the work with the valet, same every time. This time.
Next to
It's tired.
drink one coffee, one
Coffee. One
French
coffee.
and after
Okay.
maison. Non?
Ah ben oui.
Oh, coffee video.
You love this girl. But it's really nice in the end because our car was right at the station when we arrived into our town. Our car was right at the station. We could just get in the car and go home. And so now, yeah, back to normal. Great. Anyway, thanks for watching and hope you enjoy this video. Okay. Always make your day amazing. Do something different. Change is always good. Bonjour. Ça va bien? Tu es où?
Dans le TGV.
Le TGV. Tu vas aller où? Tu vas...
Je vais Montpellier Trip. Voir les amis, connecter la famille. Et puis voilà, on va passer un bon week-end. En plus, à Montpellier.
Quelle classe?
Du bloc d'espèce. S'il y a seconde classe, le tigre à Disney. No way.
It's full of food already prepared. The children have eaten bananas to keep us going. We have more